Hi there. Now, for those of you that don't realize, I'm actually a breast cancer survivor. I have the pink ribbon tattooed on my arm with the words saying I am a survivor. I get stopped and asked about it all the time, so I thought I'd just share a little bit with you. I was 20 years old when I was diagnosed. Now, when I found it, I was literally scratching on the inside of my bra strap under my arm. And when I moved my hand away, I could feel the tiniest of little lumps. And I went to the doctor straight away and had it checked out. And he said to me, basically, if it wasn't changed, if it was exactly the same in 2 weeks, that it was something we needed to look at because that would indicate that it wasn't hormonal. So, 2 weeks went by and it had stayed the same. So I went back to the doctor, and within days, I was in having tests done, and within a matter of days, I was having surgery. So I was actually quite lucky. My doctor was very proactive, and I'm very grateful that he took the initiative to actually do something about it. A lot of people just brush it off and think, look, you're so young. I was only 20 years old at the time. So that's basically how I found it. Now, when it comes to treatment, I had surgery. They took out the lumps. I actually had 3 lumps in total. Now, out of the 3 lumps that they found, 2 were actually cancerous. If it hadn't been for that one so close to the surface of the skin, I wouldn't have found it. Anyway, after I had the lumps removed, I had radiation therapy for 7 weeks. I then ended up on hormonal therapy for 3 years, which they told me was basically an insurance policy that the cancer wouldn't come back. It was a hormone treatment, which basically told my body I was a male, turned my ovaries off, put me through menopause. I just turned 21, so that was nice for me at 21 to be going through menopause. But everything reversed back and, back to normal after I stopped the drugs. So that's really, me finding it, the treatment that I had. Now, the interesting thing is that me finding out that I had breast cancer was actually the best thing that could have ever happened to me. I just got married for the first time to the wrong man. And it was a blessing in disguise because it really did wake me up and make me realize that life is too short. Now, I wasn't happy. I wasn't going to make him happy. So, I just realized that I needed to move on. Now, there was a little indication that my first marriage wasn't the right one for me. I've been dancing 27 years now. I've been dancing since I was 6. I just got married, and my then husband said to me, if you don't give up dancing, I'm going to leave you. So I gave up dancing. I figured I just got married. My parents forked out a fortune for this beautiful wedding. I have to give this a go. So I gave up dancing. But, once the cancer thing came around, I realized I wasn't happy. The first thing I did was I went back to dancing and I put my life together. Like I said before, it made me realize that life is too short, and I really do think it's a blessing that I went through what I did when I was 20, 21 with this breast cancer. I've never been happier. I've been touring now with the show Burn the Floor for 9 years. I remarried a couple of years ago, almost 3 years ago, and I'm the happiest that I have ever been. I'm happier than I thought that I could possibly be. So whatever it is you're battling with, whether it be weight loss or maybe you're not so well, the mind is such a powerful thing. You can do anything if you put your mind to it. Until next time, thanks for listening.